Yeah, I hear you now. Alright.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens.
Bob Worthy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey. Now, man, Houston, they getting hype in this rain.
Allen now on first down.
He's going to see Bengals do those 615 yards.
Inside the 30.
That's what I'm saying.
A huge play there right off the bat. And even 50 yards.
Oh, he took a shot. You catch that, yeah. Hey, is that Fletcher? Getting toasted.
Nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back.
Yeah, he got some time. He got some things.
Here's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Vic Beasley.
Who was that caught him?
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an
that caught that, yeah.
down and long. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Was that missing?
Good for 20 and a
No, I think it was another wide receiver. Oh yeah, Christian McCaffrey. He quick, bro.
All day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
The Lattimore back there.
It's incomplete.
Who was Barone?
That's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole opening.
You said Barone. Leave the party. I thought you was literally saying it like B-A-R-O-N-E.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Detroit! They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there.
McCaffrey touchdown.
Yo.
Because I got where's my pick?
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10.
I said because Everett gave me this D tackle, I don't need him anymore.
First carry now.
Oh, Deion Jordan.
Yeah.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first
Jordan
down.
Howard.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have you ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's
it said that Jordan Howard said that he wants 200 yards this game.
Number of carries, just keep giving it to him.
To throw on second is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
That pressure was going crazy.
Was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success.
Well,
a nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
He's got his man on the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. Room here to run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Tech McKinley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
Howard.
A pretty decent gain.
Watson now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll give to Howard. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
But I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On the handoff, this is Howard pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And now Jordan Howard slow to get to his feet, so they will stop play here. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Watson on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. His first catch for 9 and a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shoulder tear could be within back next week or maybe 4 or 5.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be caught. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one.
You can see what this that boy Francis is gonna do then.
All they talked about was keeping him hemmed in.
Fuller, hey, Fuller looks like he's
from the
big,
pocket because
like
he
he
knew
can,
he was pretty dangerous if he got outside.
He can hold it down.
He showed it right there. Pretty good arm too.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal, and he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Look at that Francis Cross.
Texans. Yeah. A great
Look at him.
effort there with his
Touchdown!
career NFL touchdown.
Hey, you might as well keep him, bro.
From taking the lead.
Oh yeah, I see it. 11 miles.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks
away. Everybody missing field goals.
On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Oh, wide open.
52 yards.
Who is that, though? Oh, a Will. Yeah. Well, not quite a Will.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I knew he thought he can do it, but I had a disguise.
Yeah. He also didn't do it early enough either. If he would have done that super early, then yeah. But yeah, he lobbed that shit. Can't do that.
You actually feel his pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now.
Lattimore.
Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to get compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll
hey, how does Francis feel?
Yeah, all right. I ain't got to groove with him yet. I ain't even practiced with him. That's the thing.
Boy, Francis.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Muhammad
Marshall.
Continuing to fight.
Oh, yeah, you do got Marshall.
The big tackle gets in for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other.
Oh, yeah, and you got Waddy.
The 1-yard line.
Yeah, you got.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
So a change of possession here.
Christopher McCaffrey back there.
And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Are we advancing early or are we advancing on time?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first
Lock it.
half. We're back to Baltimore.
Boy, strong with the hands, even though he's little.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Anytime you call
Good. Who is that?
Nick Beasley. A lot of congestion there.
Got smacked like that.
Line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. And that play got bottled up.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
He had a touchdown if he'd have lobbed it earlier. Barron on the interception. He's feeling the wrath of the defense.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy.
Yeah, that defense is,
but give credit to
you got you a good little group of people.
Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Cross.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Introducing the return.
Watson off play action. Throw left side on target to Kane, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now it's Watson, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice ride.
Oh, X! Oh!
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Yeah, I knew it.
The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, it's a good game over here.
Throw again.
And Baltimore Ravens.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore.
He broke the tackle. Got to get out of bounds. And he keeps
going. Here we're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Yeah, well, for it look like he taking over
from the red zone.
The Stearns.
Watson. It's caught on the right side of Smith, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Watson trying to get his guys moving.
Got to get out of bounds. That's tough.
To the air yet again. Watson forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Vic.
That's tough. Well, I'm gonna play.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal.
When when I play my next game, I want you to specifically watch the defensive line.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And some space here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds.
And we come recent missionaries.
All the way.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Good return. Offense needed that little spark.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to
Keith
the
Marshall.
Not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that.
That boy big, B94 speed.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I don't know what you're saying if you're saying
Here's
something.
Watson now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Smith catches left side. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Ooh, crucial first.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Watson on the move to his left. Taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Vic, I need to go tell Mbuck to change his name to Peter. I mean, not Peter. Praying McManus.
Contact. Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues.
These
receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll get a couple
that's
yards
right, I do
on
play
that one,
this
and it'll be second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Detroit! So the shotgun snap to Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He may try and run. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Richmond, Richmond. Come back, come back. Hey.
Here's Watson to throw on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there in both of these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Kane. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Black down in our belly. Green the line. Green the line. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Watson. He's going to air one out. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He can't bring him down.
What is 70 doing?
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up the 3rd
let that man eat, man.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Kane. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
There we go.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Ran him over. Sean Watson's having a good game.
Richmond, Richmond.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great play there.
Get in there.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans will add on to their lead. To Vecchio now to kick this one away.
Francis Crossworthy.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Grady Jarrett able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Who's that?
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are.
Jeez, Marshall!
Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
I figured him to. I didn't figure he was going to cut in. Like, I figured him to play it right.
Terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down.
Josh, you almost got through. Oh, you had squared.
Never
I was going to, but I ain't know.
Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Watson. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The
Cross.
Here, they got the lead. They want, and he gets into
Look at the stat line: 5 rushes, 7 yards, 2 tutties.
Houston. A great effort there. A 3-yard
Cross,
touchdown
3 touchdowns.
run. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Cross.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Tavecchio now to kick this one away.
I think we matured.
Tyler Lockett now on the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts a deep.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. Yet another interception.
Damn, that was stupid play right.
8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry
That was a stupid pass and stupid play right there.
When you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad
Only a veteran could have done
they're
that.
trying to figure out what they can do to change
Somebody
it.
like
And
Earl
sometimes they try
Thomas.
too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The first play
He broke to the line. Ain't no way.
And seeing no options, he just tosses.
Put your hands up, big boy. Look at that.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And here's Marshall. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. A shotgun snap for Watson. Now he'll escape to his left. And he's got it. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Good defense, good defense, good defense.
They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with
the spun actually would have saved the fumble.
Who's in control right now. Throwing it.
No, he definitely would have fumbled.
For the score, touchdown, Texans. Great play there. Taking it in.
Sir, that's his 4.
4 touchdowns from the rookie.
He ain't even
Man,
played
you gotta
for
keep
me.
it up. You gotta keep it up.
Good. And the decision to just kick
Oh, he a rookie too? Oh,
ends
yeah.
up successful.
Yeah, you got
Man, I
Vecchio now to kick this one away.
I know, because you got Howard too, though. But
And I paid the
Block
man.
at the return. And he'll take this across the 25.
Press start and see how long Jordan Howard's out.
Line. And now
It'll probably say to be determined.
Yeah, man, yeah, probably. It'll say to be determined.
Yeah, it's a shoulder tear, so it's gonna be a long time.
Nah, not always. Shoulder tears on this game, it's more like, he's gonna miss 3 to 5 weeks.
And last time, one play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
The thing about
might as well go ahead and get that boy Howard up.
And I'm glad I didn't trade him
play caller because a one-play drive where you throw an
But the thing about shoulder tears,
a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
Really,
I think maybe
this
you
could
go
be
play action, show your
any
quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
It just depends how bad the tear
Trying to
is.
shake off the
Where did
interception,
he
he'll
tear?
look to throw. Looking deep
The
down.
wear and tear.
And that's caught inside the 35.
We really don't
A big
know.
play that time for the Ravens.
It's going to be at least 4 weeks.
Offense for
I
them has
don't
been
think
at
he'll
a
miss a
premium.
lot.
You wonder
Ball,
if they
that's
like that all game
Gately!
long.
Sorry,
Replay.
replay.
But they're also looking forward now because now these players are really for next week trying to get some momentum going.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here trying to... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is gonna be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Texans defense stands tall.
He attacked the right one, friend.
They'll run with Marshall. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing now, Watson. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Muhammad Wilkerson breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
That was a bad throw.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Tech McKinley in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. The Ravens on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. McKinley. This is 3rd and 17.
I should have got him on my fence.
Here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch.
Ain't even doing that.
Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Definitely desperation.
Didn't I tell you? No.
Like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. In the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
One final try here for Allen. Now a desperation throw deep down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Lattimore.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if the game believed their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Come back.
And Watson's going to throw it here. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Watson on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans continue to pour it on. And, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up.
Oh, hell no. How you got up that fast?
Set up an excellent field position up past the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And
now he gets one. Oh, my goodness.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game.
Who is that?
These two teams,
Denzel Ward.
They had fun getting dirty out there. They love the sun.
Did you trust the forecast?
Feel like we got a dynasty over there.
I saw just a big blob of green on the radar. I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, open air booth. That rain can
I was just mad because he was getting deep balls early, but I knew it was basic.
It's kind of fun to watch.
Wait a minute, wasn't Cloud God the coach?
How impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly.
I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. Now it's by the snow. Big beside this.
I'm trying to say, y'all do slot for the TVs. That shit go up.
On the flow. 19 with a. I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone. He said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down. Soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face. I use that
yeah, 5 weeks.
I can never get a job.
Told you.
My dream, I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself. I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable. Tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot. A young had to be patient. Now I'm running up. These bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been on my haters. You could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo.
If anything, I am trying to trade Adoree Jackson to the NFC.
Adoree.